Welcome to Face of Indieground. It's Rico for today, and we've been hearing his tracks all along. When you do hear it on Soundtrip, or part of Indieground, that is, every hour, and it's quite a funky track. So we have him live in studio, ladies and gentlemen. Let's please welcome our artist for today. Try to guess the song. Here we go. This is live here on Faces of Indieground.
Do you want to take it higher? Do you want to light my fire, my flame? Oh, what do you desire? And have you found what you want in me? My latest flame. I say what it is, yes it is what it is. So won't you come my way? Didn't think that I'd ever be in a position to feel this way. So spend some time with me. Do you want to take it higher? Do you want to light my fire, my flame? Oh, what do you desire? And have you found what you want in me? My latest flame. Thing of this is that feeling of bliss we kiss. Oh boo, no blood dates say sweeter than you. She cool but fast, she the type to be where I can't help but stare. I ask her to dance with my fire, my lady, my baby, my desire. She cooler than ice, she fly it and fly. Oh, how the time goes, what do we know? Where does this go? All I know is, yeah.
Shall we take a walk?
Really no pressure though. Do you want to take it higher? Do you want to light the fire, my flame? My latest flame. Woo.
Yeah, finally we get to know the man behind the song. Suave, how you been, man?
Doing all right, doing okay. Thank you so much.
Jose Miguel live with us, of course. When you first heard the track, it gave us sort of reminded me a lot of The Doors, man. Is that the inspiration?
I mean, I've come across the music of The Doors earlier in my career, I suppose. The Lizard King, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. And Riders on the Storm, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely an influence. But actually, a lot of my influences come from jazz. So a lot of Sinatra, believe it or not, man.
So if like now, as your act, I
Yeah.
mean, you have a beautiful guitar, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
If you guys could only see it, but if you do travel, is it gonna be like that? You're gonna have an orchestra. You're gonna have, and then it's gonna be you with your guitar.
Well, actually, when I perform, usually like out, I have like a 3-piece horn section with me in
Uy,
full
galing,
band.
ah.
So we're around 8 in the group.
Uh-huh.
So it's a big group. Yeah.
Stig. And
Yeah.
with the music, Jose. I mean, when you got started, how
Mhm.
did it start for you, as far as music?
Yeah.
When did you discover, and then also, what got you to submit on Indieground, and how was that feeling when you first heard your song here on the Monster?
Well, I started music way back when my grandfather he introduced me to a lot of like jazz, a lot of Sinatra, big band music. So music from like the 40s all the way to like the 70s, even Elvis, all that jazz. Like jazz, a little bit of the rock and roll, So that's kind of the music I grew up to.
Uh-huh.
And then as the years went by, syempre, I listened to a lot of like OPM, even metal. I went through that for a little bit.
Ah, talaga?
Yeah,
Can we hear a little bit of your mellow rips? Do you have any?
I mean, I don't play a lot of guitar, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
It's mostly like I play a few chords in the guitar and I write music.
Uh-huh.
But when I was doing the metal music, I would usually do a lot of just singing and screaming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so screamo a little bit.
And what I remember with the track, I mean, especially with your whole packaging now,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Brian Seltzer and the orchestra, like a big ballroom music kind of thing. You know what I
Cool.
mean? But the journey so far, how has life changed when they heard, your track being heard on Indieground?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, to be honest, like I get a lot of people messaging me like, "Oh, I've heard your music on the radio, and most likely it's from that 93 for sure." And that's awesome for 93 because a lot of my friends tune in. So I'm super thrilled and honestly so honored to be on your platform.
And one of the ad libs that we do make is that you have 10 dogs.
I
What's the story
do.
behind the 10 dogs, and how can you make that music?
Well, 11, counting myself. Kidding.
You a dog.
No, maybe.
Hip hop artist pala to eh. No?
No, well, I do have 10 dogs. That is true. So every time someone doorbells in the house where my parents live, I don't live there anymore, but growing up, we always had a lot of dogs, actually. We're a dog family. So 10 dogs over time, and they're all together. So someone doorbells and bang, everybody just runs in front. And trust me, the neighbors are like always angry. But
Good thing you have time to record, and
Yeah.
and the dogs are not being heard, or
Yeah, well, I mean, I
you do have your soundproofing.
yeah,
and all
soundproofing, and sometimes I record outside the house. Yeah.
Now let's get back to your music.
Right.
So you submitted on Indieground.
Mhm.
So is that the plan to be a big rock star, to take over the world?
Oh man, maybe if you asked me when I was in high school, heck yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I think right now, I just want to be able to put out music that I actually am honest about, and
Uh-huh.
music that I can pass on to the future generations. Yeah.
So this is the outfit that you go on as far as the show. It's like I was asking earlier, did you just come from the office? Like, nah, dude, this is my look, this is my
Yeah.
getup, this is my brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the whole thing going on?
Yeah, this is really how I dress up. Sometimes I just wear a sando too with like I'm trying to get into the whole loose jeans.
Yeah,
you know?
okay,
So
okay.
it's a cool look, man. I feel pretty fly with the boots and all that. But yeah, usually I perform without a hat. It's just I'm trying out a new look once in a while.
And
Mix it up a bit.
experimenting is always good.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And with
yeah.
your sound, especially now you're discovering this type of thing. I saw he was doing all the leads, by the way, by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And with the instruments on the song,
Yeah.
with Latest Flame, who did the bass? Who did the drum machines? Or that was a real drum... A drummer, or you have it all in your computer and you're doing all the bass? You're a one-man band?
I'm actually not. I have a team behind me. So really good friends of mine from CSB and really good friends too. Gabe Dandan and Jack Paraiso. They actually, and Mark Enriquez too. They're very good friends of mine who really pushed me to put out some of my original music out. And Gabe is a masterful MD, so he's pretty much my MD. He translates the sounds I hear in my head into instrumental music. Yeah,
And especially in Biniled, everybody pa naman may mga program in music.
right, music
Yeah,
prods.
yeah. So that's really, really cool. That there's actually a school. Well, there's two schools now, other than, of course, CSB. There's Mint as well. who does-
I went there too,
Yeah,
actually.
you went to school
I
there.
went to school
Okay.
there too.
I mean, when it comes to like music production school, alam
Right.
naman natin, if you're a musician,
Mhm.
you read read the tabs at home and you do all that. Ano yung difference that you learn from music school that not a lot of people will teach you
Yeah.
as far as traditional widow kapa music?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I actually didn't finish music school. I tried it, but entering music school, I thought it would be like, oh, they're going to train you how to become an artist and stuff like that. But little did I know that it was so technical. And I actually failed the entrance exam, to be very honest with you. And Miss Aji, who at the time was like the head of music production, told me I failed the solfeggio by 7 points because I can't read notes. I don't read notes. And well, I'm learning now. And I just told her, ma'am, maybe I can sing you a song that I wrote, and maybe it could change your mind. So I wrote a song called what was that? Your Song back then. It's one of my first songs ever. I played it for her, and she said, "You know what? I'll give you a chance." So she put me in music production.
And the rest is history. You have a
Yes,
very Elvis Presley-like voice, man.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, guwapo ng boses, dude.
Bosses lang.
Yeah. You ever see yourself doing radio too? You have a
Maybe,
very
maybe.
good speaking voice, man.
Thank you so much. Coming from you, it's an honor to be. Yeah.
This is something that you could take a look. But what to
Maybe,
expect
maybe.
for all your fans now?
Yeah.
You're being seen, you're being heard all over the Philippines and all over the world via www.rx931.com.
That's
If you're
right,
over
stay
in Cebu, BT 105.9. If you're over in Davao, BT 99.5. That's their monster stations.
That's right.
You're being
Mga bay.
heard. Yeah, your songs. I mean, is there a full album? You mentioned earlier you just
Yes.
released an album.
Yes, I released an album actually this year, earlier this year. It's called The 5-Star Overthinker. And it has 10 songs actually, and it was quite a project because I had 6 months to write the whole album. So day in and day out, I'd be either writing or producing the music as well. So yeah, 10 songs, different genres. A lot of them are in jazz, a lot of them are in funk, as you've heard earlier. Latest Flame is a mix of my influences, a little bit of the crooning voice with a little bit of funk. Yeah, so
Which is cool. We love the combination.
thank you.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it all takes just you submitting a song
Yes, that's
on
right.
Indieground PH. That is facebook.com/Indieground PH for all the new artists out there looking for a way to get heard. He did it.
Right. Yeah,
he
no,
sent,
seriously.
He sent the song.
You guys should do that right now.
And he's
Yeah.
here now with us here on the Monster. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where
for having
can
me here.
people watch you? Where is there? You have a series of shows coming up?
There are actually a couple of shows that I'm going to be playing in the Metro in the next few months. There's one called Asia, and that one is on October 12th to 13th. It's gonna be a jam-packed like list of artists. I think they announced it last night. Beanie's gonna be playing. Juan Carlos is gonna be playing. A lot of different international bands as well, like Bombing Tigers, and I'll be playing Taiwan next month.
Oi, Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. Luckily, we got invited to Jam Jam Asia, and we'll be representing, and it's actually going to be a lot of fun. And October as well, I'll be playing 2 shows in Korea. So one in Seoul for Zandari Music Fest, right? And the other one is Busan Rock International Festival. Yeah.
Hey, and will you be performing with your band? Or is it just
I'm
full
gonna be
band?
performing with the band. Yes. So with the horn players as well. For Taiwan, I will not be having the horn players, but I'll be having the 5-piece band. So we're gonna play pretty much the whole album actually, and Korea with the horn section. So
Hey man,
it's gonna be fun.
congratulations.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait for the full work when you're done with all that and
Yeah.
the big concerts and selling out stadiums and arenas. Message for all the upcoming artists who once upon a time, just like yourself,
Yes,
was in the bedroom with
Mhm.
their, jingle magazine and their chords.
exactly.
Go ahead.
And put it out on RX93. Trust me, you guys won't regret it. It's gonna be fantastic, and what a journey it's gonna be. So
Hey
I
man.
wish you all the best, guys.
Asia and the world. That's what Jose Miguel is doing. You're gonna leave us with one more track. What's this one?
Sure. This one is actually one of my favorite songs from the album. It's called Yesterday With You. It's a little bit jazzy. And I'll put the guitar down real quick and I'll stand for this one if that's okay with you guys.
All right, here we go. This is live tonight. Faces of Indieground here on the Monster.
Take me back to yesterday, when everything was bright and okay. Now I'm without you, I feel so blue. Darling, you remember me. See, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. So take me back to yesterday with you. Ooh, could you remind me of the way it was way back when you told me you'd stay and slowly walked away, away with him. So take me back to yesterday with you. All right now. Now I've gone with someone new in a blink of an eye. So have you. This takes me back to yesterday with you. This wasn't how it's supposed to be. So take me back to yesterday. Oh, take me back to yesterday with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause to the amazing Jose Miguel, all part of Faces of Indieground here on the Monster.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX93.1.